Shrek described himself as an ogre with many layers, like an onion. Now the human body is just like that. We are like an onion. We're just many layers. So that with a skin that's the outer layer wrapped on the fatty tissue underneath, which is the next layer, wrapped on a layer of gristle, a superficial fascial system. It's just a thickening within that fatty layer. Then there's a fatty layer deep to that. Then you've got muscles. You've got a thick layer overlying the muscle. You've got sometimes muscles layered upon themselves, so superficial muscles and then deeper muscles. Then under that you've got the bones, but on the surface of the bone you've got a layer of gristle. And then under the bone you've got another layer of gristle before you get to the inside stuff, whether it's the brain or the heart and lungs or the abdominal organs. So we just layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. And the dimpling represents an attachment from the deeper tissues, the muscles that pull and move, to the more superficial layers. So you have something that's transgressing these multiple layers, and therefore when you smile or the muscle moves, it's actually pulling more on the skin at that point than it is, say, on the other side, where it hasn't made it through to that superficial layer. So it's just an asymmetry, or if it is symmetrical, it's just the way that the deeper muscle layers have made their way to the surface by way of ligaments, tendons, etc. And as they pull, they dimple the skin.
So if we're putting on weight and we're thinking, oh, I'll get to that eventually, but we start to see our fasting glucose track up and cross into that pre-diabetic area, a modest weight loss, 5 kilos, will completely reverse that.